Hi, I'm Alicia, your prop money millionaire, cash stuffing, budgeting teacher, single mom of 3. It's time to get into these hands. These hands and bands. Hey friends, welcome back to Hands and Bands. I'm Alicia, your prop money millionaire. Hold on, my printer wants to say something because I'm done with you. Why are you talking? Thank you. Ooh, a little back talk. Anyway, I'm Alicia, your prop money millionaire, cash stuffing teacher, single mom of 3. There's so much background noise right now. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's get into this. I feel like it's a little dark, but sorry, let's see what we can do about this. I think that's a little better. I think that's a little better. People can literally see me now. So, hey people. Okay, I have a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about and show you. First, very quickly, I made these, and this is going to be our Friday freebie, but you're getting a little earlier and you're getting several options. So I talk a lot about my Christmas budget and how I formulated everything. So what I did was I made a little sheet. So you have two options. You can either get the Christmas budget, and it comes like with the Christmas background theme, I guess, or it can be plain. Or you can get the holiday budget, where it's just a generic name of holiday, the same background or plain. So some options for people. So they'll be listed separately as either holiday budget or Christmas budget. What is that noise? Like nothing was happening before I started talking. I'm annoyed. Anyway, so either one, both will be free for a while. I don't know how long yet, okay? A few days, but then you'll be able to purchase either holiday. So if you're watching this like later on down the road, you know, like this is like current me talking to future people. You can get the Christmas package or the holiday package, okay? So I'm gonna use a Christmas one because I celebrate Christmas, and I'll show you what I've done to like determine my total. So we all know my total is $1,600. Well, if you didn't know, now you know, right? So what I did was I broke it all down to what I know I normally spend. Now, of course, there's other categories, other things you may have, but this is just kind of like the generic idea, right? Let's make sure I'm recording. I've had a lot of recording issues lately. Okay. So for gifts, and so each category has 3 columns. Budget, so the amount that you're planning to spend on that item. The actual expenses, so what you actually spend, so you won't know that until obviously after Christmas, and then the difference, so you can determine how much you've gone over or whatever, or under. So for me, I have already sort of determined what my total is going to be. Well, not sort of, I have, but I want to show you how I did that. So for Christmas gifts, I'm going to categorize, I only put 5 sections here. You can always write on the back, like if you want to really get detail about who's getting what. I suggest figuring out an amount. So a couple of options. You can do it by like individual person and say, I'm going to budget $25 for everyone. This is my total. Here's my list of people. I have 5 people, so that's 100 and what? Oh my gosh, that's $125. All right. So, or you can list your people that you're going to purchase for and say, I'm going to spend X amount per person. And like maybe it's my husband's going to get 100 and then my kids are going to get 50 each, or I don't know. I'm just trying to give you examples, right? Another way is to say, I'm going to spend only $500 on total everyone's gifts. Or you can say my coworkers are going to get a pot of money for $100. And so anybody at my job, that's all I'm spending for all those people. So there's different ways to break all of that up. The way I've done it is I've given my kids each a total amount of $250 per kid. So that gives me $750. So I know kids, $750. Okay. My folks, I'm going to spend $50 on. So parents, I usually end up giving them a gift card or something. They're so easy. And then my siblings, I think I'm doing this right. Yes, my siblings, and that includes like them and their families and all of that. I usually spend about, I think, $150. Okay. And then I have my friends, And I have all these people listed in, you know, totals amount, but 75. And then me. Don't forget yourself, guys. 50 bucks. Okay, so well, we'll keep going. And then for my food budget, 200. And that includes, like, we have a special breakfast that we do for Christmas, Christmas dinner, snacks, any type of, like, buying things to bake and whatever else, right? So food, sparkling cider. This probably also will cover my New Year's food budget. So, and then activities and events. Let me hold on to that one. I don't know what I said just yet. Working backwards. Decor and wrapping. So I like to do the after Christmas sales. I usually stock up that Christmas for the next Christmas. So I'm gonna give myself $100 to do whatever I need to do. And that includes, like, you know, whatever, extra lights or wrapping paper, whatever. For me is going to be Christmas cards and postage. All right, let me see what I have so far. We've got $750 plus 50 plus 150 plus 75 plus 50 plus 200 plus 100 equals minus the 1,600 I said total, so 225. Perfect. So that means I'm gonna give cards and postage. I'm gonna give cards and postage $25. Oops, I had 225. Yeah, that's what. Yep, and that gives me activities 200. There we go. I couldn't remember what I had put for this. Okay, so my grand totals, and you can write your totals here if you want it, but my grand total will be 1,600 for Christmas, and I believe I'm a little over 1,000 right now, so I'm confident that I'll hit that, my goal. It's important, I think, to write out whatever you're planning. If it's a birthday party, if it's a vacation, if it's just something you want to buy for your house, if it's some you know, some renovations, whatever. Because if you don't start writing it out, one, you won't be able to track when you spend how much you have gone over because you don't have anything to start from. Another thing is it allows you to see things that you may have forgotten. So as I'm writing things down, like, that's how I remember, like, oh, cards and postage. Last year I did not write this out, and I totally forgot about Christmas cards and the postage to send those cards, and so it wasn't in my budget. So again, it's just an option. You have those different sheets that you can choose from. Okay, so yay, there you go. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so you guys know I like to have fun, right? Like, I'm all about, I haven't done anything creative lately. I don't feel like I've shown you anything creative, but I bought this stuff, and it comes literally just like this. Like, it's so plain. It just says print inside, no directions, anything. But I read a lot of reviews before I made the decision to buy this. This is rub transfer paper. If you've been following me in any type of way, you know that I'm all into, like, the crafts and the different papers and stickers and whatever, right? So I love this stuff, like these rub-on transfers, right? I think they're amazing. I have tons of different kinds all over the place. Literally, I have tons of different ones. I don't even know why I have these, but I have a bunch. I have nothing to do with them, right? But they're just beautiful. So my issue is it's really hard for me to find exactly what I want. And you can use this for a number of things. I have a birthday card I'm going to mail out. I'm going to make some rub transfer for that so I can put something cool on there. I'm going to show you how I'm going to put some designs on some prop money for my babies, for their binders. And I'll show you, after I do this one, I'll show you some other ones I've done too. Okay, so this is from Amazon. I will link it below. Literally, all you need is this paper and a printer and something to, like, press with, right? We can use this if we want to, probably will. It's right here. We can use my Sort Quick. It's not only good for getting your fingertips moist, but it's also good for rub transfers. Okay, I had to throw that in there. So pick out your designs, right? I like to use, I'm big on Canva, so I like to use Canva. I can import whatever images I want, use some of theirs or whatever, and then I just printed out whatever I designed. So this is what I have. And so it's just a sheet of literally images. I touched this, I smeared it. So be very careful once you print it. not to touch the top if you can, because it does smear pretty easily, especially when it first comes out. I've let this one dry now for about a few hours. And I have not done that before. I have not let it dry that long before, so I'm hoping it still works. We'll find out together. And then the only thing I will tell you is that the side that you print on, if you ever forget, like if you take it out of the package and you don't have this little note here, the reverse side is very shiny. This is the side that you would not print on. You're gonna print on this like dull, rough side, okay? So let us cut these up. Now, I think I'm gonna start with this Minecraft one. I try not to cut them all out, again, because when I used them before, my hands were smearing things. So I'm gonna try to keep them intact until I'm ready to use them. So let's put this on a 50. You know what I forgot to do when I printed? I just realized. You need to reverse your images. You need to mirror them. And that's very easy to do when you're in Canva. I just click flip and it just flips it over literally. So that when you print, it's not gonna be backwards. It doesn't matter if it's an image that doesn't have words, like happy birthday, but this one that says Minecraft on it, you know, that's gonna be kind of obvious. So in order to correct that, I'm just gonna cut off the word Minecraft, and then I'll just have an image left. And the image doesn't matter, see? Yeah, I fixed it. So let's see if this will work without it being wet still. I'm gonna put this, and this is not how I do it when you purchase prop money from me. This is an alternative if you wanna do your own. This is, I think, a cool little craft. I'm gonna put this here. Okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to rub now the image off, hopefully. Yeah, I can see it transferring. Last time I did this, I taped everything, and I suggest you do that as well, because it does shift if you don't. And don't use this. I used one of my tools from my Cricut. That helped. That actually worked a lot better, but who's prepared? Not me, obviously. So do as much as you want. If it's moving like mine is, it's gonna smear. So that's all me because I didn't tape it down. So let's do another one. And let's try to do it right, okay? That's my fault. Let's get something like this. And I'm going to use, I've got these old pieces of tape. I don't want tape that's like new, because then it'll take up my actual money as well. So I just want to tape that down a little bit. And let's go with a Care Bear. A Care Bear. Okay. And we'll put this Care Bear, dumping these hearts on your face. You need some love, friend. Okay. I'm also going to tape this down. I think the tapage is important. This one we can use new tape. I just don't have any right here. This is some old tape I was using from the project, so that's what we're going to use. Okay. Now let's get to it. A little better. I'm not doing good at holding it down this time. Like, for instance, when I did these, let me show you. Okay, so look at this. Oh my gosh, it's Sailor Moon! I did these for Erica over at Black and Blue. She has not seen them yet. I'll mail them out. She might get them like the day I air this or something. But see, it's not as rough as these. These are all Sailor Moon. This one, she's holding a Coach bag. Like, I think that was awesome, right? I mean, not Coach, Chanel. I meant to say Chanel. These are those. But I want to try another one. I feel like it does better when it hasn't dried for so long. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but let's try the 20. Also, it could be the 5000s work better because they have a different, they have a more smooth finish, and I'm wondering if that's why they absorb the ink better. See, there's so many variables, so just so you know, if you know, this paper is very absorbent. This is where the 5000s have like almost like a gloss or something on them. Let's do My Little Pony. Oh, little brony. Okay. And I'm gonna put it right on his face, because why not? I'm gonna try to really hold this one down. Let's try these tools. Okay. And this will be better. Oh, I think that's gonna help a lot. My Little Pony symbol's gonna be reversed, but that's okay. Friendship is magic. Friendship is magic, people. That's My Little Pony saying. Okay. Gives me like a vintage look. Got some rainbow love on him. These are hilarious. I'm gonna put one of my favorite shows, Attack on Titan, on an envelope. I'm not gonna do any more money, I don't think. Let's try this. If you've never watched Attack on Titan, you are missing out. It's an incredible show. Okay, let's see. First I'm gonna be like, what? Yeah, this is what I'm sending you, and you're gonna like it. Let's see how that works. This is the Colossal Titan. Oh, okay, I like that, how that came out on there. So, this is an option. I promise, if you tape it down and if you work with it when it is still wet. Now, I've learned that lesson with you. If it's still wet, it really works a lot better. So, this is a birthday card. I'm hoping these people get these things before I show this video. It's like it's harder for the transfer to happen when it's dry. So don't wait too long like I did. That's a lot better on that one, huh? Put these balloons on here. While I'm doing this, I also want to talk about my summer binder. I get a lot of questions about my summer binder and how I budgeted for that. Keep in mind, one thing is I don't normally get paid during the summer because I'm a teacher, and that's how our district works. And so they want to know how I figured out how much I was going to save. Well, what I did was I took my average from the previous summer for my utilities, and I multiplied them by 3 because I would need to pay for June, July, and August. Yes, we're back in August, but we don't get paid right away in August, and I need to make sure I had money prepared for the beginning portion. So I saved up for 3 months worth of bills. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I love that. Okay. I would have used the happy birthday one too, but it's not gonna work since I didn't reverse it, right? So I still have Link from, I'm gonna use this one too, actually. This person likes Breath of the Wild. What was I saying? So 3 months worth of bills. I just used the previous summer as my guide to how much I should be saving. And then, I'll be so sad if they were stop recording. Okay, I didn't. And then I also determined how much average I needed for food, for groceries, gas, family fun. You can't give, things that I know I have to do. Now, as far as like side challenges for Christmas or holidays, those kind of things, I'm strictly funding with my side hustle pay from the summer. Or if I want to, like, say, I budget $200 a week for groceries for the summer times 10 weeks, right? Well, let's give you an example. It's $2,000. If each week I'm going under budget, so maybe one week I'm at 180, another week I'm at 150, I'm pulling, this is what I am doing, I'm pulling some of that money and putting it into a bills buffer for next summer. I could also pull some of that and say, okay, I'm going to stuff some of my side bills or my side envelopes with this. I'm going to put a little bit into Christmas this time. I'm going to put a little bit into holidays, right? So you can use that as to help continue growing your other envelopes. So I would focus on things that are really important for you just to like maintain, not worrying about growth in other categories. I've had a few teachers ask, that's why I wanted to make sure I talked about that a little bit. So gas, groceries, family fun is important to us. It's important for us to get out and do things still, even though we're not necessarily bringing in income. Obviously bills, and then their allowance, and me to continue our investments. Anything else, I didn't worry about it. So I prepared for those items. I multiplied everything for 3 months, and then those are my totals. And now anything I get extra during the summer for any type of side hustles and bonuses or whatever, it's just extra, and I can do with that as I like. So I hope that helps. I really do. And I like that you guys ask questions and really like want to know, because I feel like sometimes no one cares. All right, so let's do this one now. This is Link from Zelda Breath of the Wild. My son loves this game. Oh man, I didn't get the other side that well. Should I try? I kind of want to. My hand was covering. Let's try. No, terrible. Sorry. All right. Those are some options. I think this came out good. This came out good. Definitely don't do the darker colors, and definitely work with it when it's still a little more wet. So the lighter colors turn out better depending on what you're working with. So those are some options. I should have done one right on like a white paper, huh? Oh, I went all the way through from the money. I think I still can. Let's do the happy birthday one that I tossed. Let's see how it looks on like white. I tossed it and I smeared it so. See, that's a lot better. So if you want to use something that's going to be pop, 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 definitely use something with brighter colors, lighter background, and make sure it's not all the way dry. I think that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you these things. So these my kiddos can use because I think they're close to, actually they're over these, but if they want to, they can use those. And then I'm going to send these again to Eric over Black and Blue. I do have 5,000 in my shop that I can do like my normal way. This is not the normal way that I make the prop money, but I thought it'd be cool to show you some other options and things you can do. Again, I will link that this paper on Amazon, so you can check it out if you like. And I think that's, oh, and don't forget the budget sheets, the holiday and Christmas budget sheets. There we go. That's my complete. I don't know if that's gonna be my thumbnail or not, but that's what I'm working with today. Thanks for joining me, and I know you lying. You thought I forgot I was gonna say that. I almost did. You guys have a good one. I appreciate you, and see you tomorrow. Bye. I like sharing my life with you.